Chef Anthony here from Don's Appliances. Today we are gonna make a great shrimp Alfredo, classically done with a little bit of Gouda. This is gonna be amazing. Let's jump right into it right now. First off, let's get our pan up to around a 10 or an 11. I'm gonna go with an 11. That's around high, just under, a little tick under high if you're using gas or electric. I had 2 tablespoons of oil in there. Next, we're just gonna saute some onion and garlic together, kind of, create that base, create that aroma, and get that good flavor, okay? I have 1 white onion diced. Fire that right in, all right? Now I have about 4 cloves of garlic. You have the option to put these in whole if you wanna remove them, things like that. With a pasta, I kinda like to have it just a little bit of a dice on it, a little bit of a rustic chop, I'd say. Just put a knife through it very nicely, just like that. Right. We're gonna take our spatula, just saute these around, make them nice and translucent until they're tender to the touch. That's really where we wanna be, and then we're gonna incorporate our shrimp and the rest of our accompaniments, right? To this, I'm gonna add half a stick of butter, because why not? Butter, can't go wrong with it. That'll really cream out, kind of give us that nutty flavor, give us that great butter richness flavor that this dish is. I mean, this is rich beyond all means. I like to stage like once or twice, season with salt and pepper. This is the first time I like to do it. Just a good coarse amount. Really get those onions, get that garlic, get everything singing the same tune, as we like to call it. Next, let's look at our shrimp. So I have the 21-25 shrimp, peeled and deveined very nicely, rinsed them, but I patted them dry. We don't need any excess moisture on here. We have enough going on in the mix here. We're gonna add a little bit of flour next. It's gonna create our roux stage, so that's really our binder, that's our sauce base. All right, nice and clear, it's starting to get tender, starting to soften up. Next, we wanna add in our shrimp, very nicely. Really a great flavor there. Notice how the shrimp are gonna give you that bright color, that great pop right away, okay? We're gonna lower this down to around low, and now we're gonna add in a little bit of flour. Just like that, really give it our thicken and give it the bind. That'll work with the fat and the flavor. Look how nice that thickens up. This is gonna be the base for our Alfredo sauce, a little Gouda cream sauce. Look at that. Just a touch more, right? I like to cook that out just for a little bit, really get that good fond. Make sure we're nice and low, crew, because we're gonna deglaze with a little bit of this white wine. And that will really pick up the fond and the bottom and the flavor. Look at that. See the color that comes out of that? This is all that good sauteing of the shrimp and the garlic and the onion. That's why it's really crucial to make sure we're on low, because we want to pick up sauce and thickness. Look at that thickness. That's unreal. Season one more time. Okay. Next, we have 1 cup of cream. It is a rich dish. Bring it up to around a 5, so kind of in the medium-low world. We don't want to scorch this. We just want to really bring it up to temperature with the roux and the shrimp. Classically, you can add Parmesan, you can add Reggiano, you can add anything you want to here. I'm using the Gouda today to give it kind of the smoky, to kind of balance out this shrimp, give it a nice flavor too, okay? So, look at that, very nice and bubbly. We're gonna fold in this cheese. We're gonna leave in a little bit. This is like 9 ounces of cheese that I diced up. Once again, keep it on nice and low. We don't want anything to burn at this point. The onions are tender, the garlic's tender, the shrimp is cooked. We're really just building sauce, building flavor. Next, we'll slide this back. We have our pasta right here. We cooked off. We have some linguine, about a half a pound. That's gonna go right in as well. And once that cheese melts, the starch from this pasta, we're just gonna keep turning it, twirling it. to really make it nice and velvety and get the kind of equivalency, the kind of texture we want. That's why induction's so key, because we're cooking at low temps and high temps precisely. That's why you really have to be in control of your heat to do a nice Alfredo. I always say, it's a little bit of love there. A little bit low, a little bit high, just to achieve that perfect cream sauce. All right. So I'm at halfway, I'm at 4. I'll let that sit for a minute or 2. I'll start chopping some parsley because we need a little bright green effect to it. And I keep a half a lemon here because we're gonna finish with that very nice citrus to finish this dish, okay? Get a nice half bunch of parsley Italian. I washed this, I dried it. Kind of get all that texture off it. Look how beautiful this pasta's looking. Cheese is starting to melt really nicely. Let's keep that. Let's add the green. Perfect. Let's add another just tab of butter. And we'll just go like this. Squeeze a nice half a lemon on there. That acidity, along with all that rich cheese, all that flavor, will help us out immensely. All right, shut it down. Let's look. Check out consistency. Look at the creamy pasta. Oh, cheesy and good. I think I can twirl it. Might as well. I would let this sit, serve it with some crusty garlic bread. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I could even wait with this. Flip it over. Let's try some pasta. Beautiful shrimp. Cheesy, good, a little bit of white wine. Let's check out the star of this, the shrimp. Beautiful. Shrimp Alfredo, touch of Gouda, a little bit of white wine. Amazing dish on the induction. Enjoy this one. I'm eating a whole pan myself, not sharing.